Hi, I'm Oliver Watson, and I'm a student from ALA, and this is our applied learning project. Right now I'm interviewing Thad. He is a LEGO Master Model Builder here at LEGOLAND Discovery Center, and there's only 25 in the world. So Thad, how did you feel whenever you did the competition to actually get the job? Like, how much stress?
So I actually competed in the competition twice. So the first time I did not know what to expect. I was thinking that it was just going to be a regular job interview. So I went in my suit and tie and I went to LEGOLAND and I thought it was just going to be a job interview. Wrong. I go in there and it's a giant audience and it's a Lego building contest. So I made it past all 3 rounds. I got my golden ticket and I got to the 3rd round. I got 3rd place. So I was a little disappointed that I didn't win my job for the LEGOLAND in San Antonio, but they offered me an entry-level job and I took it. I got my foot in the door with the company and I worked really hard and I practiced, and then 9 months later I did the contest again and I won. So the second time when I did the contest, I knew what to expect. So the first time was almost like practice, and then the second time was like, I'm ready to do this and I got this, and I won. So it was lots of fun. Very nerve-wracking for sure.
Okay.
So, Thad, what are your thoughts on the Miniland?
My thoughts on Miniland, Miniland has over 1.5 million Lego bricks in that room alone. I actually built one of those models inside there, and that's the new Ranger Stadium. That has 22,000 Lego bricks, and it took me 270 hours to build, 6 weeks, and it costs as much as a new car. So I love Miniland. I'm always putting fun little scenes and different little, anything that's relevant that's happening in the Dallas or Fort Worth area. So whenever the big rodeo comes into town, I'll put lots of cowboys and bucking broncos and lots of stuff like that inside the city. Or when the Cowboys are playing, I'll make sure that everybody's tailgating at AT&T Stadium. It's really fun. Just being in charge of that room and all the models. It does get a little bit tricky and technical because not all of it is Lego. There's lots of fiber optics and moving machines and all different types of stuff that make Miniland come to life, because looking at a Lego model is awesome, but when seeing them move is even so much better. So it's definitely a challenge, but I love it.
Yeah, I saw the Easter eggs.
There's lots of Easter eggs in there, so for the eagle-eyed viewers, you will see lots of different little scenes and funny little situations going on inside Miniland. So I appreciate that you noticed those.
Thank you.
So what's it like being here at LEGOLAND building?
It is so much fun to come to work and play with Lego, but honestly the most rewarding part about this job is getting to be with you guys and inspiring you, the next generation of Lego masters. I just love inspiring the next generation, and it's pretty cool that I get paid to play with Lego too.
What inspired you to take this career path?
So I got my first Lego set when I was 5 years old, so 22 years ago. I saved up my allowance and I went to Target and I got a Lego Star Wars set. Fast forward 22 years, nothing's changed. I still have that Lego set to this day. I've been collecting my whole life. Lego was something that I've always loved and I've been super passionate about. Growing up, we moved a lot, so I never stayed in the same school. So it was kind of hard for me to make friends, so I played with Lego a lot. And once I got a little bit older into high school, I stopped playing with it just a little bit, and then definitely when I got to college, I said, okay, I probably should only, maybe one Lego set for Christmas and my birthday, because I never thought that becoming a master model builder was a viable career path for me. I didn't think that was something possible, so I went and studied electronic media with a minor in business at Texas State University. So I thought I was going to become a businessman, but after college, I started applying for jobs and saw a job listing to be the Lego Master in San Antonio, and it was just like lights clicked in my head, and I said, I can do that for sure. And now I'm here. So pretty awesome for sure.
So how long did it take you to get this type of job?
So I guess you could say I've been practicing for this job for over 20 years. But I applied, like I said, in the spring of 2019 for the LEGOLAND Discovery Center San Antonio Master Model Builder job. So I did that competition and I got 3rd place. They offered me that entry-level job, so for the course of the 9 months I did my job, but I also was practicing on my Lego building technique. So you could say in between my first competition and my second competition was all prep time for me to get to where I'm at now. But just to say that once I got the job didn't mean that my learning stopped. I'm still learning every day. I'm not the best master model builder in the world. There's still lots for me to learn. Being complacent is not good, so always try to push yourself and keep learning even when you think you've mastered something. Because when you think you're a know-it-all, you're gonna forget something probably.
I like Legos too, and like, what type of Lego you like the most?
What type of Lego piece or what type of model that I built?
Like, there's like some sort of like types of Lego, like pirates or Lego City, Lego Friends.
I like all of it. I really like the minifigures. So minifigures are really can add life to any kind of build that you have or any kind of scene. So the minifigures are a huge part for me. I love minifigures. I also like the little 1x1 bricks. So have you guys ever seen Lego dots? You guys know what dots are? The little pieces. I like to make artwork. So if you guys see on the walls, all the ones on the walls, most of those I've done, not like these. You'll see like actual Lego pictures. So I build those with the kids and they help me build those on the weekends. So I really like to make a picture out of Lego too. But honestly, my favorite piece is the 2x4. Just when you think of a Lego, you think of a 2x4 brick. And with those, I make lots of fun stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What was the hardest thing you ever built out of Legos?
The hardest thing I've ever built out of Lego would have to be either that new Rangers Stadium that I spoke about earlier, that one that has 22,000 Lego bricks and took over 260 hours. That one was definitely a challenging model to be a part of. I worked with other master model builders to build that, so it wasn't just all me that built that. But most recently, I built a 6-foot tall Christmas tree this December, and that one had over 50,000 Lego bricks. So that one was pretty tough. I would say probably my Christmas tree, that was tough. Because I had a limited time frame too. I had to get it done before Christmas. Because it wouldn't be good if I built the Christmas tree for New Year's, right?
Have you ever watched LEGO Ninjago? And if you have, who's your favorite character?
Yes, I have watched LEGO Ninjago. I have not seen the LEGO Ninjago movie. However, my favorite character would have to be Master Wu, because he's very wise and he knows what to do, and he's very cool. Who's your favorite character?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have a lot.
Okay. Lloyd? Cole?
One of Cole and Lloyd.
Those are pretty cool. The green ninja and then the black ninja. Cool.
I'm just wondering what prerequisites it takes in order to be a master model. Like when you're applying for the job, what qualifications do you have to have?
So there's 3 things that they're really looking for is how advanced you are as a Lego builder. So that can either stem from an engineering background or experience like I've had. I've been playing with Lego for so long that I can just see brick and I know what to do with it. They're also looking for someone that's creative and can think outside of the box. So there's no overall plan to become a master model builder. Some of us were school teachers, other people were chefs. I used to work at a television station. So there's no definitive plan on how to do it. However, do you guys do anything like Minecraft? Like digital playing? So inside, when I'm building some of these models, I have to present it to my bosses and say, hey, this is what I would like to build and this is how much it's gonna cost. I don't just get to start building Dirk Nowitzki out of nowhere, because that costs lots of money and I have to have a business plan to present it. So it's not just playing with Lego all the time, so there is kind of a science behind it too. So you definitely need to know your mathematics and your science for sure, but also digital design is extremely important. So I had the software that I use for my job was available for me when I was your age. So back when there was dial-up internet, you guys don't know what that is, but that's how I used to get onto Lego Digital Designer. And that is an online application where I can open up a folder and pull a piece out of it and build in a 3D space, kind of like Minecraft. So having some kind of design experience is extremely important, knowing how to play with Lego, and then also you have to be a character. You can't just be a really good builder.
Right.
Because you're also the ambassador for this place. You got to do fun stuff and talk to you guys and get you guys inspired. So
like maybe some public speaking.
Public speaking, some type of design background, and a passion for Lego are definitely probably the most 3 important things to be a mastermind builder.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so my name is Thad, and I'm the master model builder here at LEGOLAND Discovery Center, Dallas for Meets.
Building a bunch of cool stuff with Legos.
That's part of my job, yeah. What else do you think I do?
You build most of the stuff around here?
So I build all of the models that are here inside the attraction. I teach educational workshops like this for the kiddos. I also help repair models, so lots of the times kids break stuff and I gotta repair it and make it new. To become a master model builder, you have to win a Lego building competition. So have you guys ever seen Lego Masters?
Yes.
So it's a lot like Lego Masters, except you're not in front of a big TV audience. You are in front of an audience. You don't get 8 hours per each Lego challenge. So the holes are pointed out. So you're gonna put the 2 1x2s on each of the 2x4s.
I'm missing one.
You're missing a piece? Which one? 1x2?
Show it on the page. Show us what it is.
See how that, on the outside. Yeah, you guys got it.
I put 1x6 and a 1x8.
So then the next step we're going to, you missed one? Into the hole closest to this side. We're gonna just stick it in like that. So just kind of float there for a second. So we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, buddy, because I might switch it up. It might not be exactly like the instructions that I showed you.